Hey, it's Rabbi Lewis wishing you an early Shabbat shalom. And we got a tough Torah portion this week. It's called Tazria-Metzora. It's one of those years when these two wonderful Parshiot and Leviticus are joined. And before we get into the deep and gory details of Tazria-Metzora, we want to talk about a common cliche, a phrase that people say a lot, and that is, if these walls could talk. You know, we talk about this phrase when we say in a building or a house, amazing things have happened, maybe some really terrible things have happened there, bits of history or important moments in a family's life. And you say, my gosh, if these walls could talk, they could really tell some amazing stories because they've been witness to some amazing stories. And I think about the movie. Probably very few of you have seen this one, but it was a good one. It was fun, with Ryan Reynolds, called Free Guy, where he was basically immersed in a living video game. And when he becomes hyper aware of this existence of being immersed in this living video games, he puts on these special sunglasses. And as he walks around, like if you're in a video game, all these different things pop up about information about different places, or as people walk by, you can see their health levels or, you know, their different powers or different weaponry that they have access to. And everything has a story. Everything has some sort of value associated with it. And having these special glasses allows him to see it. And in a way, as he does that, every building he goes into, those walls are talking. And he can access history. He can access information. He can access things that aren't available to the plain eye. Now, how this ties into our Torah portion is this. We have this sara'at, which is what we find in this Torah portion is a skin disease. And it tells us all these ways of separating the person from society if they have this skin disease until they get healthy, and treating it and making sure that it doesn't spread. And the rabbis choose to make this a physical manifestation of what happens when you use lashon hara, slanderous, evil speech, that you get stricken with this skin infection as a physical sign of how impure your words have been, and your body then displays impurity for all to see, so that you can't hide from evil speech. So bad is this, that this infection doesn't just stay on the skin, that it gets into the walls of your home, that the walls of your home become witness to this evil speech, and they too become leprous with the tzara'at, and then they become unlivable until you can clear out the wickedness from this. And so in essence, really, these walls are talking. And the Torah portion wants us to live as though we're constantly aware that the way that we treat other people, the way that we interact with our world, the way that we even talk about people when they're present and when they're not looking or not able to hear us, it all matters. Because if we are aware that there could be some sort of physical manifestation, damage to us, damage to our homes, that would also be telling of the choices that we made, then we would certainly not make those choices. Or I'd hope we wouldn't make those choices. Now, is this real? No, we don't get those special Free Guy glasses where we can see the walls talking to us. If we get an infection in our walls, it's probably a mold problem and you should call somebody. So probably is not really attached to evil speech. But so much of these Torah values are saying, live as if. Think as if you can't get away with things privately, that they become public. Live as if there aren't, or you're not free of consequences from your bad choices, that there will be consequences and you'll make better choices. But true ethical living, true values come from behaving even when nobody's watching. Anyhow, have a Shabbat shalom. If you have a few free extra minutes, you can go watch Free Guy. And I'll talk to you soon. Shabbat shalom.